Hi everyone, happy Saturday, our beautiful friends. So we are doing a Facebook Live. So I will be waiting a few moments for people to tune in. So if you are watching this on YouTube, please be patient. We are just waiting for people to tune in. It's been some time since I've done Facebook Lives, so we've been busy, doing a lot of amazing things. So it's not that I've been ignoring you, but yeah, it's just a lot of to do. So anyway, welcoming you all. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you are having an amazing weekend. Standing up tall and firm and being brave and loving this life, and we will just give it a few more moments. I'm here with Doug, and
How's it going?
We will be talking about something really exciting. We will be talking about lawful notification. What does it really mean, and why you need to be fully aware of it if you enjoy your freedom and if you want to take charge of your life. So just giving it a few more moments for anyone to tuning in. Let us know what you are dealing with, where you are tuning in from. Always love to hear from people from different states, different counties. So we are on California. It's pretty hot. It's been hot summer. So we are enjoying the summer weather. Hopefully you are too. So without further delay, let me introduce Doug.
How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good Saturday evening.
And so he's part of our team. As you know, we've been doing a lot of amazing stuff to teach people their rights, how to stand up for their rights, and what does it really mean to be American versus the word of the state, also known as U.S. citizen. So today is really important subject. A lot of people ask us to start doing videos about it. If you are not yet following me, and I've been posting a lot of videos also with Doug, I've been bringing him on my channel. So it's YouTube channel, Lenka Koloma, very simple, Lenka Koloma. And we are really focusing a lot of these important subjects of your rights and how to really use the law, the supreme law of the land, and everything that you truly have at your disposal to start defending yourself. So Doug, why don't you tell us what is really lawful notification?
Okay, well, first off, all of our public employees and public trustees have taken an oath. All right, and because they've taken an oath, they've stepped down from their private capacity as sovereigns and entered into a contract as citizens, and they get privileges and immunities instead of rights while they're on the clock. Okay.
So Doug, let me pause you for a moment. So guys, this is basically anyone who is serving you, right? It can be health officer, it can be board of supervisor, it can be the police officer, it can be the deputy, it can be the sheriff, anyone who took that public servant seat.
Yeah. What happened is they've made a contract with the people, okay, and then they created all these other offices called persons, defendants,
residents,
yeah. They consider you assets of their corporation, okay, and since most people don't understand how to hold these people liable for the things that they do, they get by with it. They tell you to fill out their forms. They send you to their people to adjudicate basically a financial situation in which they profit. So they're not going to give you any remedy. Okay.
And before you get into that, also this is why they don't teach you your rights at school, right? They don't teach you the Constitution, the supreme law of the land. All they tell you is get attorney, or we will assign a public defendant on your behalf.
Well, yeah, they try to keep you in their system, but you have to get your own remedy, and you have your own process that you can use. It's called the court of record, and the court of record is basically the paperwork that you serve them with, and their basic responses is another matter of public record, and that either convicts them or it acquits them. So, because they're our public servants, they have a right to due process just like we do. If we screw up, we expect them to come and tell us, hey, man, you screwed up. You've got a right to make it right. If you don't want to make it right, well, we'll deal with it in another way. All right? So we expect that from them. Well, they have the same expectations from us, whether we like it or not. We have to give them the process that's due to them as our public servants before we're able to take any actions against them and take remedy against them. Okay? What it comes under is the right of self-help. The right of self-help is the right to use any remedial remedy available to you, an aggrieved party. Use any remedial remedy available to you with or without resorting to a tribunal. So it allows you to utilize this paperwork and this process is administrative law. So when you properly apply this process, you come out with the same thing each and every time. It's like mathematics. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Okay? So the first thing you have to do is give them notice. Okay? If they're doing something wrong, if you don't give them notice, well, they just keep doing what they want because you acquiesce to it. You go along with it.
So let me pause you here for a moment. So once again, very important takeout is that these people work for you, right? They are your public servants, and they derive their limited authority from the consent of the governed. So you are the boss. This is how you need to start thinking about it. You are the boss and you have employees. And if the employees are violating some of the agreements that you've made to them, which is their oath of office that they will uphold and defend the Constitution that secures and guarantees your God-given unalienable rights, well, now you have to let them know. And this is exactly why we are doing the lawful notification.
Yeah, what happens is because of their oath and everything that they've sworn to and all of the things that they passed, right, in their corporate policies that apply to them, you have to let them know, hey, this is who I am. Okay, I'm a man. I have all of my rights. The conduct that you're doing at this point in time in these matters are violating my rights. Okay, and those are called trespasses. Now, these trespasses are also recognized under your own codes as crimes.
So let's talk about just some example of a trespass. Like I'm traveling in my automobile, I didn't injure anyone, and suddenly I'm being pulled over, right? Would that be a trespass?
Well, it depends on who you are. If you're a woman with all of your unalienable rights and you're traveling, you have a right to travel unimpeded. So if they were to pull you over and impede your right to travel, and then consider that a crime, which violates the Supreme Court case that states that they can never turn a constitutional right into a crime. All right.
Miranda versus Arizona.
Yeah, I think that was
Miller versus U.S.
Yeah, but the bottom line is what they're doing is a trespass. Okay, now that trespass is also recognized under their code. All right, which binds them. So that would be, say, 18 U.S.C. 242, the violation of rights under color of law.
Not to mention, they've created an intentional false report of emergency.
Well, I mean, when you get into it, it's a whole system of constructive fraud. In California, the 1879 Constitution, the thing that they use for their scope of authority to create, apply, and enforce all these statutes, codes, and private corporate policies against the people, right, has been repealed since 1960. Okay, November 8th, 1960 to be exact, ballot pamphlet number 12. All right. The bottom line with that is, since their scope of authority to create and apply and enforce all of these laws, codes, and ordinances and stuff was repealed, they lack any power at all. Okay, everything that they're doing is based on constructive fraud because it's a matter of public record that the 1879 Constitution was repealed. They can't deny it. It's a matter of public record. Scientology got $190 million bringing that up in a court case that's recorded in Los Angeles. That was in 1998, I think February 2nd or something.
So we are talking 61 years of all the statutes, codes, and ordinances basically being repealed. They are no longer applicable. So if you are being charged with any of their code, statutes, ordinances, it's basically null and void. And this is why you need to learn about the lawful notification. What do you do?
So what you have to do is you point out the fact that their scope of authority doesn't exist to apply the codes. Most of them were void before I was even born. Okay, yet I got convicted and sent to prison behind bogus codes that they just made up stuff. All right, and had I known this, I could have held them liable at that time. Now I have to go back and hold them liable, because now that it's come to light, I can do a review of libel and come after them that way. And there's no way they can get around the fact that they convicted me and placed me in custody and held me in a warehouse called the Department of Corrections while they invested bonds in my name, okay, to profit off of that. And the whole time, it was bogus. The whole time.
How many years was that?
20, a little over 20 years.
Guys, think about it, right? How do you even put a price on 20 years? Like, you can't, right? That's irreplaceable. And how many people do you know that been injured like this, that their life has been completely destroyed? Families have been destroyed. People have been locked up. It's actually a matter of public record that 70% of people in prison, they have not committed any crime, because for crime to exist, there has to be injured party. So if there is no injured party, the traffic light cannot come to court and claim that it's been hurt, or a stop sign cannot come to court and make a claim that it was damaged, right? So for crime to exist, there has to be injured party, corpus delicti. And in most of these cases, we do not have injured parties, because when they bring these bogus claims against you, just look it up. They do the state of California, the state of Nevada, the state of Arizona versus you, right?